You've probably seen this image before. A giant Viking with a horned helmet, screaming furiously as he plunders a village. But what if I told you that almost all of this is wrong? In today's video, you'll find out what the Vikings were really like. And I promise you, it's a lot more surprising than you might think. The myth of the horns. Let's start with the most famous of all, the horned helmet. Despite being a popular symbol in pop culture, there is no archaeological evidence that Vikings wore this type of helmet in battle. In fact, it was the 19th century invention popularized by costumes in operas and plays. In real life, Vikings preferred simple iron or leather helmets designed for protection, not for impression. Hygiene and vanity. What if I told you that Vikings were more vain than many modern men? They combed their hair frequently, braided their hair, and used combs, tweezers, and even cotton buds made of bone. Contrary to the idea that they were dirty and rough, Vikings bathed at least once a week, which, in the Middle Ages, was considered excessive. They also used natural perfumes and placed great value on their appearance. In Viking society, being clean was a sign of status. Warriors, but also farmers. Yes, the Vikings were fearsome warriors, but that was only part of their lives. Most Vikings spent their days farming, fishing, and tending livestock. They were excellent sailors and traders, trading goods with people from Europe, Asia, and even North Africa. The image of marauding barbarians was largely spread by Christian monks who recorded the raids, but they ignored the fact that many Vikings were simply out to do business. Amazing gender equality. Another little-known fact, Viking women had much more freedom than in other societies at the time. They could inherit property, seek divorce, and even lead explorations. Some female warriors, known as shield maidens, participated in battles and were respected as fighters. This shows how complex Viking culture was, and in many ways, more advanced than we think. So, did you enjoy the video? I hope you learned something new and were inspired by the history of the Vikings. If you did, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss the next videos. Thank you very much for watching this far. Until the next video, and may the courage of the Vikings be with you.